Io sono Francesco Miotto e sono l'ideatore dello Struzzo.
My name's Francesco Miotto, and I'm the inventor of the Struzzo, which in English means ostrich. The first interesting thing to say, I think, is that my professional training before my illness was that of a designer. So once the problem of walking arose, I just had to rediscover an old design that was in a drawer, which happened to coincide with my wife's illness. That meant she could no longer help me to lift me to my feet, and we shared this project in collaboration with a friend. We were actually working in the kitchen when we created the first prototype of the Struzzo. At the start, our friends and companions were slightly skeptical about me being able to use the Struzzo independently, but in a few days I was able to do so. And this is a very interesting concept. The aids aren't stupid objects. People can take years to learn to ski with an instructor. Instead, to learn to use the Struzzo takes the modesty to dedicate a few weeks to it in order to appreciate all its potentials and, above all, to use it well. It's not easy. We don't have the strength or the balance. However, we must have the time and the patience. Susanna Agnelli saw this aid in a convention, and this is the most interesting thing, as she asked me how she could get this really handy object. I said it didn't exist, that this was only a prototype, and the idea to develop this prototype on an industrial level started from there. And then, through Technoton, it was sold to the Chinesport that mass produces it for whoever needs it. The Struzzo enables you to do many things, transfers, etc., but above all, to stand up. Therefore, you can talk to people eye to eye, look out of a window, etc., etc. In the evening, normal people sit in their armchairs to watch a movie. I, on the other hand, have to stand up to watch the same movie. The Struzzo has been produced in 3 phases. The first is the non-self-propelled version. Let's call it the basic version. Then, in order to have more autonomy, a joystick was added. In the second version, it can be used to go around the kitchen or simply to go near a window or to open a door. Alternatively, the third is the fruit of a difficulty which afflicted me. Due to the worsening of my illness, I had lost some abilities and I had less balance. I didn't trust myself any longer to use the Struzzo independently, and so the articulated version was created, the one I told you about earlier. From an industrialization point of view, I'd say that Chinesport has done a great job because it has really developed a very valuable object from a technical point of view.
Un oggetto molto pregevole dal punto di vista tecnico.